ISRC Sri Lanka, the Islamic Relief Committee, is a voluntary, non-profit, non-religious development organization. The ISRC Sri Lanka is an organization that has been engaged in social services throughout the island with the view to enhance the standard of life of the people living under poverty line and improve the infrastructure facilities of people living in Sri Lanka. The Islamic Relief Committee, ISRC, has been carrying out its development activities to strengthen the needy people and the society since 1996. Our vision to enhance the quality of life of this segment of the society and strengthen it socially and economically by providing opportunities for participation. The Islamic Relief Committee formulates its programs giving priority to the social and economic growth in order to achieve its vision and objectives. Housing Project. Housing facilities is of greater importance among the needs of men. In this respect, ISRC Sri Lanka has been constructing houses and providing safe shelter to the people who do not have houses of their own and those who are economically weak. ISRC has constructed 56 standard houses up to now. Thereby, the beneficiaries have been living with dignity, independence and safety. Further, ISRC Sri Lanka has been constructing housing schemes in Kenya, Thopur, Uttamavali, Iravur and Kadurvela in the eastern province, each of which consists of 22 houses. Cattle Farm. Among those who were provided with the assistance for cattle farming, most of them received the support for breeding cows. ISRC Sri Lanka organization has distributed 45 cows and calves among the families living under poverty line and ensured their livelihood. The people who were given cows and calves as means of livelihood were the victims of war and poverty and were economically weak. They earned their income by way of selling milk and the increase in the number of animals due to reproduction. These cattle farmers have been gradually relieved from poverty and economic crisis in their lives. Fishing boat. Fuzmin is from Kalpiti in Puttalam. He earns a livelihood by fishing, making use of the boat that was provided by the ISRC without any hassle. Fuzmin says that he has been earning a sufficient income for the family and he is very much contented. Thus, 25 fishing boats have been distributed by the ISRC Sri Lanka up to now. Goat Farm. The assistance provided by the ISRC Sri Lanka includes breeding of goats as well. ISRC has extended its services by providing 60 goats throughout the island. Goats were given to the families that were living under poverty line without any permanent livelihood. They earn a considerable amount of income by breeding goats. They are very happy that there is an improvement in the standard of their lives due to the goat farming project implemented by the ISRC Sri Lanka. Landmaster. Fahim is one of the beneficiaries of ISRC Sri Lanka. Being a kidney patient, he could not work hard as he did earlier. He has been ploughing his land with the two-wheel tractor Landmaster, which was given to him under the livelihood project of ISRC. He says that he has a great deal of confidence now. Thus, 12 Landmasters have been distributed by the ISRC up to now. Sieving machine. Bayamgalla in Kalutila district suffered huge losses due to the severe flood recently. The people lost their livelihoods as a result of it. ISRC Sri Lanka extended its helping hand towards these people to restore their lost livelihood. They were provided with sewing machines so that they could resume their industries. They produce various items such as shoes, bags, and some of them make dresses. The livelihood activities of these victims of floods flourished again with the support of ISRC. Thus, 150 plus sewing machines have been distributed by the ISRC up to now. Water and sanitation. ISRC Sri Lanka implemented several projects to address the issue of scarcity of water in various places in the dry zone. Water supply schemes were initiated, including construction of public wells, tank wells, deep wells and RO plants. The people living in these areas benefited from these projects. Purified water is supplied under many of these projects, including RO plants. The people consider this as a privilege given to them. So far, 1,480 families have benefited from 984 water and sanitation projects carried out by this organization. In addition to the supply of water to the household, ISRC Sri Lanka also provides water supply to public places, particularly such as schools and places of worship. Microfinance. ISRC Sri Lanka has been offering small-scale investments to such entrepreneurs. This organization has been extending its assistance for the people in various fields such as fishing, agriculture, business, farming and self-employment. A large number of entrepreneurs were able to satisfy their requirements of capital through the microfinance schemes introduced by the ISRC and enhanced their livelihoods. Family sponsorship. ISRC Sri Lanka has been implementing a number of economic relief projects targeting the poor people who are suffering in the grip of poverty. Particularly, this project was initiated giving priority to the women-headed families and the needy families who have no employment or those who earn lower income. It was attempted to alleviate poverty and recipients are able to fulfill at least their requirements of meals. Orphan sponsorship. ISRC Sri Lanka initiated a monthly payment scheme to the orphans to ensure that they have the basic facilities such as food, education and health. This sponsorship enables the orphans to enjoy their childhood and school life with dignity and independence on other people's mercy. As of today, 715 orphan children have been receiving monthly assistance throughout the island. Disabled sponsorship. It is very sad to note that there is an increase in the number of children born with physical deformity and mental health problems. Since it costs a lot of money to look after these children and to cover their medical treatment, ISRC Sri Lanka initiated a program to support these children who need special attention. This program consoles and eases the burden of the parents who have been already in trouble to a certain extent. 18 disabled children have been receiving monthly assistance throughout the island. Education and training. Schools of excellence established in Puttalam with the collaboration of Muslim Hands and ISRC in order to provide quality education to the orphan children has been in operation since 2010. This is an English medium international school where experienced and proficient teaching staff serves to educate the 320 orphan children in the school. This school, facilitated with attractive classrooms, library, science laboratory and playground, make a conducive environment for these orphan children to learn and provides education services free of charge. Considering the safety of the children on their way to school and back, a free transport service is also provided by the school. Health. Pulidivayal Hospital in Puttalam is situated in a remote area. Want of a clinic centre has been a shortcoming at this dispensary for a long time. ISRC Sri Lanka has constructed a building of 80 square meters to fulfill this requirement. Thereby, the problem of lack of space at this hospital was rectified. As a result, a number of patients gained the benefit daily. ISRC Sri Lanka has also been distributing relief to the needy people on special occasions and festival days of Sri Lanka. The ISRC enabled these people to enjoy and celebrate the special occasion with all others, forgetting their sorrow. The relief items of ISRC Sri Lanka are made available at the earliest possible to the victims of natural disasters such as rain, flood, earth slips and drought. The disaster relief service provided by the ISRC includes the emergency relief such as cooked meals, dry rations, clothing, temporary shelters and learning equipment for the students and medical camps. ISRC extends its humanitarian assistance and carries out its social and economic development project irrespective of the ethnicity or religious faith of the beneficiaries. ISRC has been sowing the seeds of a smile in hundreds of families. There are still hundreds and thousands of innocent families which await the loving nurture of ISRC Sri Lanka. The Islamic Relief Committee, ISRC, is looking forward with the fervent hope to build up a prosperous society of people. The Islamic Relief Committee, feeling hopeful. ISRC, Kalpitia Road, Nurechole, Sri Lanka. Telephone 0094 322 68626. Email isrcsrilanka1@gmail.com. Facebook ISRC Sri Lanka. Website www.isrcsrilanka.org.